Hey everybody, what's up? So I'm going to be making a few videos here in the future. One is going to be for Agent Sleepy has his community question video. Have to just try to figure out how I'm going to do that. Um, got another one just talking about some other stuff. So yeah, I haven't really had the time to film, mainly because of the fact that it's just been so weird around here lately. It's been like hit and miss when I can film. So there is that. I'm sorry about that. And everybody who knows me for a long time knows I can't stick to a regular schedule. It's just not me. And one of the things, actually, I was going to talk about, I'm going to talk about in Sleepy's video is I had this idea, and I was watching a few channels where people were talking about taking like Hot Wheels or Matchbox cars and kind of painting them, repainting them for different reasons. Like there's a game called Gaslands where you like take Hot Wheels, Matchbox, whatever, and you make them into cars for this game. And I had other ideas what I was going to do for it as well. Unfortunately, that did not fall through. Other stuff happened, so that was like I had all these Hot Wheels that I planned on using, and I was like, what am I gonna do with these? And this doctor's office I was going to had two locations, one in one town, one in the other. And I was talking to the women there, the secretary was the owner, I don't remember. And she was telling me about what both locations do. So I took all the ones that I decided I'm not going to keep in, and they ended up going to the second location for the kids that go there. And I was fine with it because, it's like I'm not going to be able to do what I want. I don't need these sitting around. I kept the ones that I wanted, so I'm like, okay, that's cool. I do buy them here and there. For example, sorry, it fell. Like I bought the TV series Batman car. This is something I'm interested in. And I know a lot of people don't like Hot Wheels. They're like, well, they're for kids. Shut up. But, but no, I mean, I am still collecting a few here and there. Ones that I'm collecting are primarily like El Caminos. I like El Caminos, and I don't know why. I'm not a big car person. I just like the aesthetic of them. I like how, it's like this idea of a half car, half truck. So I buy a few every now and then when I can find them on eBay. It's just something I do. It's not an expensive hobby. Um, so yeah, I'm going to be working on that video. Like I said, trying to figure out the one for Sleepy, how to do that. And talk about a couple other things, because one of the things that I've heard from a couple different people is they're talking about how they kind of still play video games, but they kind of, talking about this is like on Twitter and a few other places, um, like playing, sorry, not playing, but doing other stuff, like having a second or third hobby. I'm like, oh yeah, I have a lot of different hobbies, and I kind of like that idea because there's one that I have that I want to talk about in another video. So I may film that and then film the other one while I'm figuring out what to do, because there's stuff that's packed away. I'm just going, I could get to it, but then the cat's going to get into it where I'm going, and I'm just like, do I want to fight her or just talk about it? So it's like, no, I'll figure it out the next couple days. Trying to think if there's anything else. But yeah, I haven't had much of a chance for games. I got into reading a book, and it's like, okay, and started reading another book, which is a bad habit because I want to finish playing Cat Quest 2, like, and then get back into Mario. I'm just like, bad habit. And then I saw the new demo for Resident Evil 8. And normally I'm not a Resident Evil fan, but I watched, who was it, Game of Travis play the demo. Like, ooh, I want to see this now. So I'm going to try to get the demo at some point. Yeah, still working. Still trying to figure life out. Uh, joined a Reddit group. This is one of those weird things, and I've talked about cochlear implants in the past. Still trying to decide on that one. And one of the things I found out, you have to be careful which groups you go to, not even on just Reddit, but other places, because there's an issue with deaf culture, trying to push people not to get the implants. So I'm kind of hit and miss on where I can find, but I've been told this is what to look for. And one of the things is in one forum that I posted to, once a person goes, well, why not give them a try? Like, give a cochlear implant a try. So you want me to go through surgery? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Try it out. I'm like, this is not a good thing. You should. It's not like hearing aids where you can try one. If it doesn't work, you go back and say, hey, I really need something different. Yeah, like that is a weird response. The other thing is going to be doing more and more of a push on the weight loss because, like, I'm reading one of the books that I'm reading is this doctor is writing about him deciding to go into being a surgeon, and he's talking about this is like in the late 70s, early gastric bypass surgery. I'm not getting that one, and he was talking about this woman who he said is 700 pounds. I'm not even close to that. I'm far, far, far away from it. He said while trying to do the gastric bypass surgery, he goes, they were trying to reach down in her so they can tie the knot. And nowadays it's changed a lot. Because your hands felt greasy no matter how much, you try to get rid of it. Just didn't work. And then he talked about how they needed a horse sling and a few other things to move this woman. I'm going, it really is time to reconsider life and get rid of the sweets and that. I'm like, have a couple Oreos. No. I'm like, I don't need that stuff. Because, like I've said, I only drink like soda if like I'm feeling sick and my stomach problems acting up, but I flatten it. That's not very often, so I'm thankful for that. Uh, it's like also with the video games, trying to teach myself ASL. Still working on that. I need to get more and more of a push at it because I'm like, well, don't know what's going to happen, so I'm going to teach myself, how more signing. I've got a few books coming in. I've gotten a couple others, but it's still there. The desire is still there to learn it, and even if I have to learn on my own, I where I work, we do get some people who sign. So I'm like, I'm not, like do some basic stuff, like if I can tell, just like signing back and forth. But I'm gonna be like, I know a little, like say I'm learning because it's the truth. Because I don't want. I may not do because I don't want things like thinking I'm spying on their conversations. Uh, I can kind of picked up on a little bit of one person was doing because they're doing like the lip reading thing. Like maybe not now, but yeah, I mean that's most of what's going on. Gonna try to get some movies watched in the next couple weeks. Just haven't had time for those either. Haven't touched the Xbox in a couple weeks. Haven't touched the Switch in a few days. I'm just feeling overwhelmed with a lot of stuff, so it's kind of been like, but that's life. Sorry for rambling, but I've been trying to get like different videos made. So Sleepy, I promise you, we'll get that video made sometime soon. For collecting, because I have a couple things I do want to show. Other than that, yeah, things are going good. Hope you all are doing well. Talk to you later. Take care. Bye.